Discovery of penicillin. Before antibiotics, even minor infections could be deadly. The discovery of penicillin revolutionized medicine and has saved millions of lives. Here's how it happened. Pre-antibiotic era. Before antibiotics, infections were a leading cause of death. Even minor wounds could lead to amputations. Antiseptics helped prevent infections, but they were often toxic to human tissue and not always effective. Pneumonia was a common and deadly illness with no effective treatment. Hospitals were full of people with infections and doctors could do little for them but wait and hope. Then, penicillin heralded the dawn of the antibiotic age. Alexander Fleming's discovery. In 1928, penicillin, the first true antibiotic, was discovered by Alexander Fleming, professor of bacteriology at St. Mary's Hospital in London. On September 3, 1928, Alexander Fleming returned from holiday and got to work sorting through petri dishes of bacteria that cause boils, sore throats, and abscesses. Fleming noticed an area with a blob of mold where no bacteria were growing. What could it mean? The zone around the mold was clear, as if the mold had secreted something that inhibits bacterial growth. A rare strain of Penicillium notatum was identified. Researchers discovered that Penicillium notatum secretes an antibacterial substance, later named penicillin. A new era of medicine began. Howard Florey and Ernst turned penicillin into a life-saving drug. Edward Abraham removed impurities from penicillin using alumina column chromatography. Albert Alexander becomes first recipient of Oxford penicillin on February 12, 1941. Nobel Prize awarded in 1945 to Alexander Fleming, Ernest Boris Chain, and Howard Walter Florey. First clinical trials. The first clinical trials were small experiments on animals and humans with relatively minor infections. Progress was slow, and the development of penicillin was almost abandoned due to lack of funding and interest. The use of penicillin on wounded soldiers during World War II finally led to its widespread use and recognition as a miracle drug. The mass production of penicillin was a major challenge, but eventually, industrial fermentation techniques were used to produce large quantities. Penicillin's impact on World War II. Penicillin saved countless lives on the battlefield and helped Allied forces win the war. Soldiers were less likely to die from infected wounds and medical resources could be focused on other injuries. The success of penicillin led to a wave of antibiotic research and development that transformed medicine. Development of other antibiotics. The antibiotic revolution. Penicillin was just the beginning. The discovery and development of other antibiotics helped fight drug-resistant strains of bacteria. Administration progress. Advances in drug delivery and administration made antibiotics more effective and accessible. Ongoing research. Scientists are still studying antibiotics and discovering new ways to fight infection. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.